Spoiler alert, I finished my cut.
It's like the perfect consistency.
I always track extra oil when I go out. And for my main course, I had this like chicken. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and if you are not new, welcome back. Obviously, the big change is that I'm no longer blonde, so I recently dyed my hair dark brown, and I'm really vibing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box down below. But today I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on what my diet is looking like right now, what my training is looking like right now. So this will be a full day of eating and an update on how my deficit went, because spoiler alert, I finished my cut. I lost 11 pounds and I'm feeling awesome, but I'm so excited to reverse diet and get my calories back up to a high place. Not that they're low by any means right now, but I'm just excited to be able to eat more food and thrive on a higher caloric intake. So I'm going to take you guys along on my day today. This morning I had oatmeal with pumpkin and cookie butter. So I will put a little tutorial of how I made my oats this morning on this side of the screen, but just for a little bit of a rundown on what my nutrition is looking like. So as I went through my cut, I dropped calories over time. I did not increase my cardio whatsoever. I wasn't doing any added cardio, in fact. I was only doing my daily steps. So my food did get dropped over time, and I had 1 week where I was at a lower intake than I thought I would be, but overall I was still at 2,000 calories or higher, which is really solid for a deficit in my opinion. And the total duration of my cut was 9 weeks. I lost 11 pounds, which in my opinion is a great rate to be dropping. It's actually like faster than what most women experience if they're just doing like a lifestyle cut. So fast forward to now, it is finally the time where I'm reverse dieting back up to my maintenance and hopefully a little bit into a slight surplus for the winter, because I am so excited to be going back into a strength training block. It has actually been like 6 months since I've been in a pure strength focused block, and I'm so excited. I haven't sumo deadlifted in forever, and I'm just really excited to get back to my roots when it comes to training, because the time where I really felt the most in love with training was in those moments where I was really focusing on my strength and progression. So with lifting heavier, obviously you need to fuel your body with food in order to see those gains, and so I've communicated that with my coach, and we're now working together to reverse diet me back up and go into maybe a slight surplus depending on how high I can get my caloric intake and my maintenance intake up to, with kind of like the goal of trying to maintain the leanness that I've achieved through this cut. So I will be taking you guys through that whole journey. I'm very excited to show you guys how my body progresses and transforms, going from this like last 5 months of a purely hypertrophy based block going into more of a strength focused powerlifting style block. And a goal of mine has always been like maybe to compete in a powerlifting show one day. So I wanted to follow a program that was very powerlifting based, and then maybe, who knows, compete in a powerlifting show at some point. That would be really cool in my opinion. So that's the update. Today is Sunday. I already had breakfast and I have reservations at one of my favorite restaurants here in Vancouver called Cardero's. So I wanted to show you guys that you still can track. You can still, reach your goals while living flexibly with nutrition. Obviously, if you're prepping for a show, it may look a little bit different. But for myself, I allow myself that flexibility. So I'm very excited. I will take you guys along, show you how I navigate eating food out and how I would track it. And I'll show you the rest of the day as well. Okay, so we got back from the restaurant. Honestly, the food was so good. It's one of my favorite restaurants in Vancouver. But I just wanted to share with you guys like how I tracked it. So obviously, it's at a restaurant, so you don't know exactly what's going into the food, but I do try my best when I go out to eat to just like guesstimate what I had so that I have an understanding of like approximately where I'm sitting calorically and in terms of my macros for the day. So I already showed you guys, or maybe I didn't, but I'll put it on the screen what I had. For an appetizer, I had tuna tataki, and then for my main course, I had this like chicken with some potatoes and like 1 piece of broccolini. So I basically tracked 3 ounces of chicken breast, 3 ounces of chicken leg, 50 grams of mushrooms, half a cup of demi-glaze, a tablespoon of olive oil. I always track extra oil when I go out, even if it doesn't look like there's a ton of oil, just because they usually cook things in oil. So I want to make sure that I account for that. And then I tracked 80 grams of potatoes because I didn't eat like that many of them. I tracked like 1 stick of broccoli. I tracked 3 ounces of seared tuna and like a 1/4 cup of edamame and like 30 grams of avocado. That is everything that I tracked. So obviously it's not exact because I didn't weigh everything out, but from tracking for so long, I have a really good understanding and like ability to guesstimate, if you will, on what I consumed while I was out. So that is what I guesstimated, and I'll show you guys whatever I have for the rest of the day. It is now like 2:15, and it was a really good meal. Thanks for coming along.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick protein shake with my classic ingredients. PE Science protein. This is the chocolate peanut butter cup. You can use code Erica if you want to save some money. I'm gonna put a tablespoon of cocoa powder in there for extra chocolatiness, some stevia and some almond milk, and then I'll just mix that with ice and a dash of xanthan gum, which is like a thickening agent. So I'm gonna blend it up and show you guys what that looks like. All right, so I blended everything up and this is how it looks. It's like the perfect consistency. I swear it's the xanthan gum that does this, so if you're gonna make it, that is the secret ingredient.
Okay, so sorry if you can hear the laundry machine in the background. It is now dinner time and my fats are pretty high for today, but I have a lot of carbs left over, so I'm going to make some fajitas. If you've been around on my channel for a while, you know that I love my fajitas. So I'm gonna cut up some peppers, onions, mushrooms, and then we have this pre-made chicken from Costco that I'm just gonna throw in there on a tortilla with some taco seasoning, avocado, and salsa. So I'll show you guys what that looks like.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can.
Okay, so I'm making exactly what I had for breakfast, just in a smaller portion for my nightcap. So I'm gonna put this pumpkin in here, cinnamon, cookie butter, some salt, some sugar or stevia, and blend it all up, and that's gonna be my nightcap.
Alright you guys, that is going to conclude my full day of eating and my little update on where I'm at in my journey. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.
Not okay, all I want